Prolong is really trying to find the kids who are really in need and evaluate who they are and have them come in, because we can't have, I mean, we're estimating 16,000 kids in the community.
I noticed there's some adults. Some are locals in the community helping, or are they all from churches, or both?
Some adults here are actually volunteers coming to tutor, and there's some paid staff that help. Right now the kids are getting tutored, so they have worksheets to work on, whether it be math or English, and their volunteers are helping them work through those, so that we're finding that education inside the community, we're talking 70 to a classroom, 70 to one teacher, and even the top of the classes don't make it into high school because they can't pass the exams. Just rough to educate that many kids and give the attention.
It helps them.
The whole idea is to try to help them be able to grow beyond what they're able to get at school. We don't want to take the place of government facilities. We want to provide a way to come alongside and help boost your way. So that's something different that's done with them. So sometimes it'll be music lessons, sometimes it'll be storytelling. Today they're doing tutoring, so we have volunteers in that come. Prolong has come in and they go ahead and they sit with the kids and go through maths and English and different things to tutor. Do some reading.
How many do you tutor?
Usually just once a week right now. So they try to do something different every day of the week, though, so it kind of changes. The kids can come in, though, and get help from anybody as they're here after school, so it works out really well. Yep, so they put up a volleyball net for them, and then you'll see the netball court just now, but we're going to take the old netball nets, and we're going to put them here for practice. And we had a company come in, and they donated to be able to refit the court for us, which is really cool, you'll see. A sports club came in, and now that we have gate around and they feel like their investment is good, they're actually sponsoring a multi-purpose court. So these nets that you see are netball nets. So they're for girls netball.
What is net? How do you play net?
You know, that's a good question. So inside this gated area, 40 kids during the day, preschool kids, we call it creche here in South Africa. They get looked after and education, and then on their way. So it's a great place for parents who work, especially moms who are single, or maybe even aunts and uncles that have the kids. The growth and change that have happened has stemmed from internal change, and I think that's how we'd rather have it happen. We'd rather it be internal changes that make a difference, and then outside things start to happen for us. And God has just been really good. He's been really good.
That's kind of like what I think transformation is all about, from the inside out, revival. From the inside out. Anything we do should be from the inside out.
Yeah, but so often we're eased into putting a nice picture on the outside and the inside's a mess. And that's just destructive eventually.
I think that's on your heart now, because you came in firsthand and seen it the other way, and you're turning it around, which is good.
Yeah, God's turning it around. I just get to be here, be part of it.
Yeah, you get to be a vessel, yeah.
Morning, they have EPUB. So the kids, they will come here in the morning and have breakfast. So EPUB, it's like you just pour water in the porridge and you eat. So those kids, it's like a packet is 250. So not all the aftercare kids are sponsored in the morning. So those kids who are sponsored from people from churches, business. So they take.
So without these sponsors, the kids wouldn't have anything then?
No. We want. All like those two ladies, they buy food for 250 kids.
And they have their own business probably that helps them to do that?
I'll sponsor this kid. So per month they pay 250. For that 250, it's for breakfast and uniforms and school fees. We need people like to come and help, with English and math. So when they go to our school, so they can, Yeah, so that's why last year we started a preschool here. We have a preschool, so we want the kids to start from our preschool because they are learning English. Then when they go to primary, high school, so they can know English.
And that really gives them a hope for a future.
Yeah, only one school, and it's about 1,300 kids in the school. It's a primary school. So most of the kids here in the aftercare, they can't write their names, they can't read English. It's difficult for them. So that's why we need people like to come and help, with English and math. So when they go to our school, you must write the exam before you enter the school. They were going to grade 8. So those kids failed grade 8, the exam. So they couldn't take the kids because they were from Masakane school, the school from Zanzibar. So, you see, that's why we need the kids to have a better education. Yeah, we have about 35 women from the community that comes every week on Wednesday. they get a homework, they embroider it at home, then the following week they will bring it, so they are getting income from what they are doing. And the other room, USA, they deal with HIV/AIDS. So they are NGOs, so they also partner with us. But most they are working with the clinic, Zanspray Clinic, because they do counseling, HIV counseling, and they also do with vulnerable kids. And the green building, it's Rema Service Foundation, it's social workers. So they help the community when they have problems and when you need to give out your child to someone. So they help you with that, and they help you if the child lost the mother. They will help you to with the papers to have if you are the aunt or the grandparents, so you can get the money from the government. So you'll be his adopted child.
How long has this ministry been going?
It started in 2002, July 7th. Okay, this is one of our projects. It's Computer Center, and this is Happy. He helps with the computer centers. So he can tell you more about computers.
Yes. More about computers?
Yeah.
More about computers.
I've got less about computers. I've got more about the output of what computers did for people.
How many students do you have right now?
Right now I've got 23.
What age groups?
We're looking at from 18 to... Okay, we've got a lady who's 80, not 60 something. Okay, what we're doing actually is that we're training on internet.
Yeah.
We do interaction to PC. We do Microsoft Excel, Word, PowerPoint, publishers.
All of Office.
Yeah, the Office stuff.
Yeah. Have there been any local businesses that you've worked with that you've been able to place any of your students that have excelled?
They normally come back and give us a report that with the skills that you've acquired.
Oh, they find jobs.
Yes, they find jobs. And
How many people have you come back with a good report like that?
Up to so far, I've got about out of 100 and something that I've trained. Around about 40 people came back.
40?
Yes, 40.
And they told you that they've actually gotten jobs with the skill.
Good jobs, actually.
That's gotta feel good.